Hello everybody and welcome to the introduction to Osnium Shelter Case Management Software. We're going to begin by taking a look at the client summary view. On the left hand side is a list of clients in the software. This includes children and alleged abusers at the moment. And on the right hand side we have a summary of each of the clients. By clicking on each name we can actually see a detailed summary view of each client. You are unable to change client details in this view. By changing the filters, we're actually able to change the list of who we see in the profile summaries. If we select clients only, we only view the clients who are in the system as opposed to clients, alleged abusers, and children. Here we have the list of modules in the software, which include the client module, the calls, scheduler, reports, and under the others folder we have tasks, staff, my details, and survey. This menu will help you navigate through the software. Also, under the Clients tab, we have three different selections, which include the Client Only, Children Only, and Alleged Abusers Only for selecting those clients specifically. Selecting a new module from the menu opens up that selection in a new tab. As you can see, we have the Persons tab, which is already open, and now the Alleged Abuser tab. We can jump back and forth between the two. By clicking and dragging the tab, we actually open up the contents of that tab at a brand new window. This makes it easy to jump back and forth between two windows or to compare two different types of data. When finished with the new window, we can just close it and go back to the original tab view. Now we're going to go ahead and open up one of our client profiles. Here we can see a list of summary details for that client, including full name, alias, previous last name or maiden name, date of birth, marital status, age, and employment, as well as a current location, primary language, language of service, employer, address, and phone numbers. Along the bottom of the profile there are several tabs which contain specific information about the client. These tabs, as well as the general client information, may look different from shelter to shelter based on the customizations made by your organization. Depending on the type of information which is collected at your location, you have the option to add, remove, or edit these existing tabs and fields. From the client profile, you're also able to create client-specific reports on alleged abusers, client details, and missing persons, which are generated automatically. Here we have created a client detail report which transfers the information from the client profile to a printable or exportable document. In this example, the report includes the client picture as well as the map generated by their listed address. To better illustrate the details you can capture about a client, let's have a look at the address field in the general client information. Clicking on the Details button in the address field brings up a separate window which allows us to capture the city, street, state, zip code, and country of the client. If we clear out the existing data for this client and add only the zip code, the rest of the information will be populated automatically by clicking the Populate Details button. After clicking Populate Details, we can see the map is now changed and all address fields are filled in except for the street information. You are now able to manually edit the generated information and enter in the street number. Populating the details again updates the map based on the information you have just entered. Now, if we click on the Details button on the phone number field, we are given another screen which allows us to not only enter more than one phone number, but also set a primary contact number and restrictions. Restrictions allow staff to know if there are any special instructions for contacting the client. You'll notice that if we remove the restrictions information, the phone number will be listed in the general profile without any additional notes. By going back and adding restrictions to the phone number menu, this change is reflected by showing a restrictions marker beside the phone number in the general profile. Clearly marking the phone number restrictions helps staff ensure that all communication is discreet and that clients are kept safe from abusers. Earlier we discussed form customization, and to do this, all we need to do is right-click anywhere on the client profile and select Customize Layout. Doing so makes every field in the profile editable. This also brings up a new customization window which contains hidden fields which you're able to choose from and add to the profile. As you can see, there are many different fields which may or may not apply to your shelter, and the form customization allows you to add what you need and remove what you don't. In this example, we're going to add the middle name field to the form. You are also able to edit and rename fields in the form simply by right-clicking on the field and selecting Rename. Here, we are simply going to rename the employment field to Status of Employment. Customization allows you to change existing information fields to better suit your reporting and data collection needs, and can be done by staff at the shelter quickly and easily. This also includes the editing and deleting of tabbed contents. As you can see, we're able to remove the Income tab directly off of the form by dragging the tab into the Customization menu or clicking Delete while highlighting that tab. Lastly, if there is information missing from one of our drop-down menus which you require for reporting, adding the missing item is as simple as clicking the New button in the drop-down menu and entering in the desired information for that field. By clicking Save and Close, you have added that information to the drop-down menu and is now selectable from the profile. When you are finished all changes to that client profile, clicking Save and Close from the menu ribbon will save all of the changes you have made and close that profile, bringing you back to the Client Database Summary menu. Thank you for viewing this introduction to our case management software. If you have any questions or would like a full software demonstration, please call toll-free 1-888-676-4861.